Hello and welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live interactive web television. And today is Tuesday. It's Tech Tuesday day. And I can assure you that this is one of my favorite shows to do. And I always enjoy doing it with Abhishek Bhatnagar, who is the founder editor of GadgetsNews.com, because I have so much to learn in such a short span of time. There is so much of information that I get, and of course supporting me and giving me their valuable inputs, I have Shudipto. Shudipto is a tech blogger and a student, and he also gives me a lot of information. Shudipto joins us online. Thanks. Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Good to have you back.
Yeah,
And we're going to.
actually, I can't see your video feed.
You can't?
No.
All right, all right. I'll ask my producers to get on it. I can see you very clearly. I can see that very cute smile you have. We'll try and get the video corrected. But before that, we have a very exciting show lined up for you. Lots and lots of products, lots and lots of gadgets. We will be unboxing 2 phones today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Abhishek, tell us about them. Let's get straight into the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the Zenfone 4 with us and Zenfone 5. Both of these 2 phones are kind of popular for the price point as well as for the hardware you get. So this is the Zenfone 4 which we have with us. Again, I will show you the box contents, and before that,
We'll take a look at the promotional video also.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Over
Okay, we'll take a look at the quickly the promotional video of the Zenfone 4. All right, so that was the Zenfone 4 and that looked pretty cool, Abhishek.
Yeah.
What are the special features of this? Oh no, let's unbox it first, then we'll talk about the features.
So
Okay.
we have the phone. Apart from this, things which you will get in the package. This is the retail package which you will get in India. You will get a user manual, a charger, and a USB cable.
Okay.
So this is another affordable Android phone. These days, Android phones which are affordable and which are kind of, you can say, low in terms of the price, they do not have in-ear headphones or headphones within the package.
Okay.
So this one follows the same thing. You do not get headphones within the
You have
package.
to buy it separately?
Yeah. So the entire price for which this device is available in the market is 5,999, for which you can buy this one.
5,999?
Yeah.
That is even better.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is the phone, and let's take a look at some of the specifications of this product. It's Asus, right? It's
Yeah.
Asus.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So the battery backup, and how long does the battery last?
So it will give you around 1 to 1.2 days of battery backup, approximately more than 1 day of battery backup you can expect from this phone.
Okay.
Not very small display size, so pretty decent display size, very good to use. You can easily use this phone with one hand.
Right.
One-handed usage is good.
All
The
right.
camera is also 5 megapixel at the back, which does pretty decent shots.
It's a standard low budget smartphone.
So
right?
this is a competitor to Moto E, the popular phone in the market.
That's 6,999, I think.
So they have launched this one for slightly less price.
Right.
And again, the kind of features and the hardware you get on this phone
Right.
is pretty good. So you have 1 GB of RAM, Android 4.3 is there, which is upgradable to KitKat, so you can get latest version of Android.
Okay.
And then you have storage model, which is 8 GB.
All
So again, at this price, the kind of hardware you are getting, including 1.2 gigahertz processor, is pretty decent.
Of course.
Pretty good actually.
Great. All right. So there you have it. The Zenfone 4 was unboxed by Abhishek in front of. When is it available in the market?
It is already available in the market.
Okay, it has just been
However, they
launched.
have stocks coming and going. So I think a stock is coming for this phone. very soon. Within 3 to 4 days, you will see this phone in the market. Like you can buy it right now as well, but you can pre-order it basically.
All right, all right. Okay, what next do you have for us?
So we have another phone which is the Zenfone 5, which I have already opened. So here we have the Zenfone 5. This is actually a better phone as compared to the Zenfone 4 because this one has 5-inch of display and a 720p high definition display it has.
Right.
Build quality is very good. So it is like a, you can say, high-end phone
Right.
available for less than 10,000 rupees. So
Okay,
the MRP
hold
of
it
this-
there.
yeah.
Hold it there. We'll talk of the MRP. Let's leave a little bit of suspense. Take a look at this promotional video first. Wow. You know, this phone actually looks like a mini tablet, doesn't it?
So
looks
yeah,
really nice.
it is slightly bigger in terms of the bezel, which you can see. So again, decent for especially an average Indian consumer because they want a bigger display phone
Right.
at an affordable price point, and this is the thing which you can get. So 5-inch of high definition display, 8 megapixel camera at the back, which
Okay.
does good, does shoot pretty decent photos in low light as well. So the low light performance of this device, as far as camera is concerned, is very good, which I have tested. And apart from that, you have Zen UI. So it is a customized UI which does give you a lot
Right.
of
I was
options and
about to
features.
ask you.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that in the video, Zen UI. What
Yeah.
exactly? How does it help? What's the?
So Zen UI gives you some notifications. For example, we have the Zen UI running on this one. So over there on the lock screen, you can see that you have icon for the phone dialer, messaging,
Okay.
as well as for the camera.
Okay.
So you don't need to go and launch the camera application. You can launch directly from here. You just
Okay.
swipe it like this, and the camera
Camera.
application will be launched.
Okay, all right.
So you have
Just
the complete
making
interface.
life easier and faster.
So apart from this, there are other features as well in the UI, which is again designed for the consumer needs. So
You were telling us about the prices of these phones. I mean, of course, that one we discussed, but even the Zenfone 5, you said it's less than 10,000.
yeah. So there are two models available for this phone. One is 8 GB and the other one is 16 GB. This one which I have is the 8 GB model, and this one comes for less than 10,000 rupees. That is 4 times 99.
Okay, 9,999.
Yeah.
And the 16 GB is how much?
16 GB is
12,000.
12,999.
All
yeah.
right, great. So you have that's a very interesting looking phone.
Yeah.
That was great. And what's next? What's next?
So specs wise, it is pretty decent as well. It has 1.6 gigahertz quad core processor, 2 megapixel front camera, rear is 8 megapixel, and RAM, especially at this price point, the smartphones do not have this much of RAM. It has 2 GB of RAM. So both the 8 GB as well as the 16 GB model has 2 GB of RAM.
Okay.
Even when the 8 GB is coming for a considerable less price, they have not decreased the RAM. So, and these phones are actually different from the other phone which we have seen in the market because they come with Intel chip inside. So just like Intel has a processor for CPUs, they have a specific processor for these smartphones, and it has an Intel Atom processor inside.
All right, Shudipto, your expert comments on the Asus Zenfones 4 and 5. I love that
so
smile.
first of all,
Yeah.
when the Moto E came out,
Hmm.
I was actually suggesting it to each and everyone who was looking for a device under that price range.
Mm-hmm.
But again, as soon as Zenfone 4 came out, I, wa- I was like to say like go ahead and sell your Moto E, grab the Zenfone 4.
All right.
And about the Zenfone 5, again, it's a great device under 10,000 price range. Um, it has some really great specifications, as Abhishek already told us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Great. So you are giving a thumbs up to both the phones, right?
Yeah.
All right. What are your comments on the Zen UI that we
Okay,
just
so
talked about?
Zen UI is again another new UI.
Yeah.
Like we have seen a lot of convenient UIs available out there in the market. And Zen UI again, it's a sort of UI that falls in one of the best UIs that you can get.
Okay.
But I won't say that it's the best UI. But again, it's a great UI as an overall. You have shortcuts. You
Right.
can just get over to any other application you want.
Right. Abhish.
And overall, it's smooth.
Right.
So it's a
Abhishek just showed us one of the shortcuts. You just have to slide the camera down and the camera is just, it's just there. Viewfinder's there on your screen. All right. Great. Again, my, the issue of whether it's been released in the market or not yet, the 5?
So both of these devices are available through Flipkart only. They are not into retail. So you cannot go on a specific shop and buy them.
I see.
You can only buy them on Flipkart. So they are available on Flipkart, but they come as per the stocks.
Okay.
So some of the people have already bought it and some of them are actually waiting for the fresh stocks to come.
Right. So I'm sure it's doing well already.
Yeah. So the response which we have seen for Zenfone 5
Yeah.
was pretty good. Because the kind of hardware you're getting, the kind of value for money this device is. I have reviewed this device completely, and I can say that this is one of the best phone you can buy below 10,000 rupees as of now.
Great.
And I have recommended this phone to a lot of people. And Zenfone 4 is again a very decent option for those who don't want to go for Moto E.
Yeah.
They can go for Zenfone 4, which is
Absolutely.
again a very good option.
That is what Sudipto just told us. And Abhishek Bhatnagar and Sudipto, both of them giving a thumbs up to Zenfone 4 and 5. What next is there? Do we also have a 6? 7, 8?
Yeah, so they have
Yeah.
3 phones as of now in the series.
Yeah.
They might come up with a Zenfone 7 tablet, I don't know.
Okay.
But they have
there is a 6?
they have a tablet already, so most probably they will not. But they have Zenfone 6, which is the premium of both of these two. That one will cost you approximately 17 to 18,000 rupees. That one has a 6-inch display. So specification wise, it is more than these two phones. But again, that is also a pretty decent phone.
Great. I'm waiting to know what we don't have the phone here. Is it released in the market?
It is released in the market, but we don't have it as of
We
now.
don't have it here. Okay, but again, it's on Flipkart.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it will be coming through Flipkart again. Yeah.
Right. Okay, I can't see the phone right now, but I would love to take a look at the specifications and what all it offers. Here's a promotional video of the 6, Zenfone 6. See, I was telling you that I enjoy doing these tech shows because when I was obviously disappointed that I'm not looking at the phone, and Abhishek somehow magically got the phone in the studio
Yeah,
for
so
us.
we have it.
Okay.
Here we have it.
have it.
So we have the Zenfone 6,
That's the
which
Zenfone
is the
6.
biggest out of all. So this is the Zenfone 5.
Yes.
And
Yeah. This looks
so we have
nice.
the complete generation with us as of now. So Zenfone 4,
So these
5
are the three
and 6.
brothers, the 4, the 5 and the 6, the Asus Zenfone 4, 5 and 6.
The complete family.
The complete
altogether.
family, there you have it.
Yeah.
And this is 5999, that's 9999, and that's 17,000,
Yeah.
16,999. All right,
Yeah.
great. There you have it. This looks really cool. Tell us a little bit about this. Of course, we saw the promotional video. What else does it have besides the 6-inch display that you said that, that kind of
So-
justifies the price?
So besides the 6-inch display, the 6-inch display is the major
Of
thing.
course, yeah.
And then after you have a bigger battery on this one, you have a better camera on this one.
Okay.
You have a better front camera
How
as
many
well on this one.
MPs?
So I think the rear camera is 13 megapixel on this one.
Okay, yeah.
And the front is 2 megapixel
Yeah.
fixed focus. So again, specification wise, it is an upgrade. Nothing new. This one also has the Intel processor inside. Again, a quad core processor. And pretty decent again in terms of specification, but definitely kind of pricey as per the
It's
need
okay.
for
It
the
doesn't look.
consumer. Yeah.
It doesn't look very odd to hold it and have a conversation on this.
Yeah, it
phone.
may look like it may look pretty big when you hold it in one hand.
Yes, but
and
I
like
don't
using
think
it with one hand is going to be a task because
Yeah.
the display is so big that you won't
be able to
reach every part of the screen
Yes.
with one hand.
Yes.
But again, people do like the bigger display phone these days, so
Yes.
they have a product for them as well.
Great. So there you have it, the Zenfone 4, 5 and 6. We unboxed 4 and 5 and magically Abhishek produced a 6 for me from somewhere because I really wanted to take a look at that phone. Thank you so much. Shudipto, your thoughts on the 6? You saw me holding it to my ear and all that. Your
Yeah.
thoughts on the Zenfone 6?
So definitely Zenfone 6 is a big device, and again it's coming from the Zenfone lineup, which
Yeah.
is already a lineup of some of the really great devices. The one major con that I have with this device is that this device is sporting a dual core processor. Apart from that, again it's an Intel Atom processor, so definitely it won't lag in any processing time, or it won't have that usual glitches that low end or mid end devices have.
All right.
So definitely again a thumbs up for this device as well.
Again, a thumbs up for this device. Wow. Asus Zenfone, I'm sure will be very happy to watch our show.
They have actually created a disrupt in the market as of now.
Really?
With the pricing strategy they have actually provided these devices at a very affordable price point and very competitive price, I would say. So they have created a disrupt. That is why the phones which are there under 10,000 rupees, especially Zenfone 4 and 5, both are giving great competition to all those phones, including Moto E and Moto G. They are now getting scared.
They're getting rattled in the market?
Yes, they are. So Moto G new version is coming up, Moto G2, and you have Zenfone 5 and Zenfone 4 in the market.
Yeah.
A new series of Zenfone is also coming up with this phone.
Right. So this phone is also available on
Yeah, this one is
Flipkart?
also available on Flipkart.
All right. So 4, 5 and 6 are available on Flipkart, and as Abhishek told us, they have rattled other companies and they are the next big thing in the market. Well, let's see how it does. Now let's change gears a little bit. Let's talk about the Xiaomi the Xiaomi Red Mi 1S. Did I get that right?
So it is called Redmi 1S.
Redmi 1S. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
simple to pronounce, Redmi 1S again. But again, when we talk about this phone is a competitor to Moto E. This is, you can say, an elder brother in terms of specification to Moto E as well as to Zenfone 4. So Moto E came in the market, it created a disrupt. Then Zenfone 4 came into the market, it created another disrupt. Zenfone 4 gave a very good competition to Moto E and Moto E basically in the market. And now when Redmi 1S is going to come in market on 2nd of September,
Okay.
and they have plans to launch this phone in approximately, first batch will be approximately 30,000 units. And you will see this phone being sold or being acquired within 1 to 2 seconds, I guess.
Will it do, I mean, as good as Mi 3 and Mi?
It is actually better if you compare it with Zenfone 4 as well as with Moto E.
Huh.
The kind of hardware you have on Redmi 1S is Snapdragon 400 chipset, whereas you have Snapdragon 200 chipset on Moto E, and again Zenfone 4 is Intel device.
Xiaomi, Shudipto, the Xiaomi Redmi IS. Did I
Redmi
get
1S,
that right?
Redmi 1S.
Redmi 1S, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts on that? You were laughing a while ago. I saw you laughing.
Yeah, so basically, as far as I planned, like Xiaomi Mi 3 was like going on a flash sale.
Yes.
So I was like planning up to buy the Xiaomi Redmi 1S. But again, as Abhishek sir said, like again, it turned my hopes down. Now, definitely Xiaomi Redmi 1S is a great device. Like that's one of the device that I've been too much attracted to
Okay.
apart from the Xiaomi Mi 3.
Okay. So, you know, like you said, the flash sales that are happening, phones selling out like in a few seconds. So, will the trend continue with Mi 3 and Mi 4? Will it be able to really stick to the market?
Mi 4, I'm not very much sure because the kind of market which we have in India is a very price sensitive market.
Yes.
So especially for those who are trying to buy a phone online, most of them are not comfortable spending more than 15,000 rupees on a phone. And Mi 4 will be something above 15,000 rupees and I guess will be below 20,000 rupees. So that particular price point, ASUS Zenfone 6 is already there in the market. It is a great device. Still, I do not see a lot of queries coming for Zenfone 6 as well as in terms of sales figures. Zenfone 6 has not performed that well. It has also performed pretty good for ASUS, but it has not performed that well if you compare it with Zenfone 5 and Zenfone 4, which is below 10,000 rupees.
And just look at this, the Xiaomi Redmi 1S, this is also an Android, and the front camera is 1.6, but the rear camera is 8 MP.
Yeah.
So, and in the Zenphones, I think the front cameras were at least 2, right?
So again, I tell you the difference over there.
Yeah.
So this one has 1.6 gigahertz processor. That is a quad core processor, first of all, which is a plus. Front camera is 1.6 megapixel. It is better than the 2 megapixel camera.
I see. Okay.
Okay. And again on the Zenfone 4, it is not 2 megapixel camera, but on Zenfone 5 it is 2 megapixel.
Right. Correct.
So front camera on Zenfone 4 is VGA. Which is a fixed focus camera, which is decent enough. But this one is a very good camera. I tested this device today only.
I see.
So it was launched today in Delhi, and I tested this device. The front camera of this device is very good.
Okay.
Comparable to the premium Android phones. Rear camera is 8 megapixel on this one, whereas Zenfone 5, not Zenfone 5, but Zenfone 4 has 5 megapixel camera, which is fixed focus.
I think we should compare it to a Zenfone 4, isn't it? I mean, I'm looking at the price and saying this.
So they have actually, they announced this device for 6,999.
Okay.
But today when they actually told us that this device is going to come on 2nd of September, they announced the price that is 5,999.
So it's the
so
same.
They decreased the price by 1K.
So they're actually directly competing with the Zenfone 4.
So right now it is the major war in between the Redmi 1S and Zenfone 4 in the market.
Great.
Moto E is faded out.
All right, my goodness, just see how things change in the market. I mean, over weeks we've just seen this. A few weeks back we were, we were talking of the Moto E.
We were very happy that Moto E is a great phone.
It's a great phone.
And now it is no longer a great phone
now
for
it's
the price.
Just withering away. Shudipto, what is your, you were just telling us about, the Moto E, you were telling your friends. But now, if we do a comparison between the Z Fold and the Redmi 1S, what would you choose?
Now, as I already said, like I was actually planning to buy the Redmi 1S. So definitely I'll choose the Redmi 1S.
You choose that. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Is it the camera? Is it the...
It's because of its internals now. It's been powered by 1.6 gigahertz quad core processor. I believe it's Snapdragon 400.
Okay.
So that's really powerful enough to pull up each and every day-to-day tasks. And even it has a decent amount of RAM. I believe it's 1 gigs of RAM in there. So it's a very good device and overall total of pricing. And then it is also having the MIUI. That's the most interesting thing that I really want to test out in day-to-day life, day-to-day activity.
Okay, now on Tech Tuesday, today we discussed 4 smartphones. I think let's change tracks once again and let's talk about another thing that is coming newly into the market, which is the curved OLED technology televisions, which LG has come out with. Before we talk about it, here's a look at the promotional video of the product. Take a look.
Curve that sets everything straight. The world's first curved OLED TV. Picture perfect. It's all possible. LG OLED TV.
Wow, that looked so cool.
Yeah.
Tell us about this technology. Tell us about this
The
product.
curved OLED TV is not very revolutionary, but they actually sell it with a tagline that because your eyes are curved, so if you have a curved TV, you have a better immersive experience when you watch it.
Okay.
Technically, I can say that a curved TV gives you better viewing angles, especially in a room in which you have the TV in the center,
Right.
and there are people sitting on the right as well as on the left. Sometimes on some of the TVs you might see some black area or discoloration happening, whereas the curved TV actually gives you a better viewing angle, especially for the people who are sitting on the right as well as on the left. As far as the immersive experience they are talking about, I do not buy that.
You don't buy that?
Yeah.
Sudipta? Sudipta, do you have anything to say? The curved OLED technology that LG has come out with?
Now this curved OLED, actually this whole concept of curve was developed by the Samsung Yoyum. It came from the Samsung Yoyum, and now we can see this LG OLED curved TV. Now, as Abhishek sir told, yes, it doesn't has that much of immersive experience, but if you view few contents, it's very rare content that can actually give you a very less content available that can actually give you some immersive experience. That basically goes all around your eye, so you are not really looking at a flat panel. But again, that also requires a particular distance. So let's say if you are sitting at far away from the distance that they have recommended, it will be as same as a flat panel.
Okay, okay. So, okay, both of you don't seem too impressed with this technology, right?
Yeah. So either they make it too big that you have a complete spherical TV.
Yeah, okay.
So that would definitely give you an immersive experience, but
Yeah.
that would also cost a bomb.
Of course, of
And
course. Yeah.
So this one they are saying that it gives you an immersive experience. I have actually tested this, so I'm not saying
course.
this thing anyways in a way. So I have tested the TV, I have reviewed this TV, and I did not felt very much different. However, the viewing angles were actually very good, especially when you look at the TV
From one side.
from any of the side. From different viewing angles, it is actually a better view as compared to a flat TV.
Right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that perspective. I think it's important for viewers to, be informed before they go in to buy something. Okay. Also, let's wrap up the show with one last new technology that is about to hit the markets, and that is Windows 9. I do not have much experience with Windows 8, but whenever I've tried to use it on my friends' laptops, I have not found it very friendly. I've been a bit intimidated by it. I personally have a Win 7. So what are the new features that we can expect from a Windows 9, Abhishek?
I would say to Microsoft that make Windows more sensible. As of now, Windows 8 is a kind of a confusion in between what they want the consumer to see.
Yes.
Consumer are used to the UI which they have seen on Windows 7. They are used to the start menu which they suddenly removed for some reason, and now they want them to see some bigger tiles which are nothing but a wastage of space as per me. And in Windows 9, I'm really not sure what they will do, but I hope they don't make things more complex.
Complicated, exactly.
I think it is the time to simplify
Yes.
the consumers. those who want the kind of start screen UI or the Metro UI which you are giving in Windows 8, give them an option with a different version of Windows. And those who want the Windows to look like Windows 7, give them an option. So don't confuse both of them by giving the same thing. And
this
then,
new
and
start
then
button,
they realize.
the new start button that is expected in Windows
Right,
9.
right.
I mean, what exactly?
So
the start
new start
window,
button
sorry.
will emulate the earlier start menu, which was used to be there. It was like when you press the start button,
You
all
have that-
programs menu will come up, right? So the new start button will not be exactly like that. It will be slightly different. So they also plan to have it in the form of a tile thing.
Okay.
So you might see some tiles. Again, we are not sure whether it will happen that way or not. But definitely it will not be like the older start menu which you have seen. But after too many requests, when the time when they actually launched Windows 8 in India, I was the one who actually asked them why you did this. They said we are learning from the consumer behavior, and now the consumer actually forcing them to go back to the same design. They want the start menu back because they are used to it.
Right.
We have been using start menu from the time we started using Windows 8.
Absolutely.
So you have start menu in Windows 8, which got better in Windows Vista, then Windows 7,
yeah.
and now you are saying that you are removing it.
Right.
So you did it in Windows 8.
Thank
now
you.
they are
Thank you for
reverting
saying
back.
that. I mean, I personally, used to find that quite, unmanageable, frankly. So, Sudipto, should I wait? Should I upgrade my Win 7 to a Win 9?
Okay, so as far as I think, Windows, you should upgrade to Windows 9 when it comes out. Because as it's expected that they will include this start menu over there. And apart from, if you ask me for expectations, since it hasn't been released yet, so there are my some own personal set of expectations. Since I've been using Mac for quite a while.
Yeah.
So there's something called mission control where we can actually use multiple screens.
Yes.
And so the same thing, even Ubuntu use the same sort of thing, where it's not exactly like the same, but again you can jump from multiple displays. So I don't exactly hope to Microsoft to exactly copy the same thing from Apple as they did from past, but I expect Windows to bring out some more workspace area, like maybe they can have that start menu screen that they have in Windows 8, but not full of tiles, but rather they can have some more application or workspace area in there. So a bit of modification that can actually make the Windows more usable and much more like at least they can have that much thing which can make me attract towards Windows 9.
All right, we'll have to wait for just more than a month to find out what Windows 9 looks like. Thank you so much, Sudipto. Thank you so much. It was, as always, a pleasure to have you and listen to you. Abhishek, of course, needn't say it, I think, again and again. It's always a pleasure to do this show with you. Thank you so much. You inform, the both of you, in fact, are so informative and sweet to India Post Live. Thank you so much. For all you viewers out there, the Zenfone 4, 5 and 6, the Redmi 1S, the OLED curved TV from LG, and of course Windows 9. Wow, we had so much to talk about on the show, but the conversation continues on IndiaPostLive.com through your comments, your feedback, your posts and your tweets. Thank you so much for watching. Sudipto, Abhishek, thanks once again. Take care. Bye-bye.